So good evening, everyone, and welcome to our tonight's meeting, a meeting that will definitely be life-changing. I want to welcome all of us, those who are logging in for the very first time and those who are part of the International Superstars team. You're most welcome to tonight's Zoom meeting. I will start by introducing myself for the sake of those who are here for the very first time. My name is Kariuki Josephat. I have been in this opportunity together with my wife, Piaros Cherotich, for the last 13 years. And I'm super excited to say that this opportunity has tremendously changed our lives. Before this opportunity, I was a full-time lecturer in the university, and my wife was a high school teacher teaching physics and mathematics with the TSC. That is the body that employs teachers here in Nairobi, in Kenya generally. Now, the question might be then, why did we get into the business when we had those good jobs, 2 pay slips? The simple answer is that we realized that employment will not give us our dreams. Our dreams were too high. And after working for a couple of years, we discovered that we were not about to achieve those dreams. And we knew if we don't do something, then nothing will change. Remember, you don't change, nothing will ever change. And I have no words to thank God for this great opportunity, because all what we wanted to achieve through this business, we've been able to achieve. Our dreams have become a reality. And that will be very clear in the next few minutes. But before then, because this is not my day, it's the day for our guests, I want to get started and share the presentation. And thereafter, I'll be inviting a very, very special guest speaker. I am super excited to even hear from him once again, a good friend of mine all the way from Uganda. So stay put, and you'll be able to benefit from all these sessions. So let me share my screen so that you can follow me so easily. And again, if you can see my slides, I know they are loading. Once you see them, you can nod. Those who are on video, you can nod like this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wonderful. So the team that is hosting this meeting, we are called the International Superstars team, a very dynamic team of excited entrepreneurs, people who have decided to take charge of their lives. And our mission is very simple: to help individuals to be able to start their own businesses so that they can be able to realize financial freedom, to travel around the world, that is lifestyle, and basically to live a better lifestyle, healthier lives, and all that. And you can see that team right there, those different photos in different places. When it comes to income, because that is the main part of our presentation tonight, we believe that your income is not related to the economy, but to your philosophy, the way you think. If you think yourself as successful, so you are, and you achieve and attract that success. And the converse is also true. But before we go to that, can we start with something that is often ignored by people, yet is the most important one? Your health is your greatest wealth. How many of us in this call would agree with that statement, that my health is my greatest wealth? I have seen so many people working so crazily to look for money, and later they use all that money to look for health. We should have both, but start with health, and wealth is likely to come by. World Health Organization, dear friends, tells us that you can be able to perfect your health regardless of your age. I mean, your health must not deteriorate with age. So this is how you should eat according to this wellness triangle to maintain a perfect health throughout your life. Do exercises to manage your weight, eat lots of whole grains, then lots of fruits and vegetables. And as we go up, notice that the triangle is narrowing down, it's getting smaller. So you should do less of what is at the top there. Less of proteins, very little sugar and fat if you must take. Unfortunately, instead of doing that, people do the opposite intentionally. And that is why I say people are getting cancer, diabetes, and all these other diseases intentionally. If you see people who are weighing too much, it's very intentional. They ate in a manner that they would be that big. It's never accidental. Have you ever been forced to eat anything by anyone? We do it deliberately. So when we invert the triangle like this, so that we are doing more of what we shouldn't be doing, then what happens is that we become candidates of all these chronic diseases: heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, arthritis, obesity, name them. But then the beauty is, and I'm so excited to be the carrier of this news tonight, we have a solution, a perfect solution. We've partnered with Neolife International, who provide us with high quality products that fill in those dietary gaps that we created. Remember the former slides? Those dietary gaps that we've created, we're able to fill in those gaps using the Neolife's high quality products. So Neolife was started by this gentleman here, Jerry Brasfield, 65 years ago in US, just spread all over the world now in 57 countries. The reason why it has been in all these countries all these years is because of our strong values: honesty and integrity, valuing people as number one, having a scientific advisory board, as you can see those guys there, who make sure that these products work. All our products really work. Our guest speaker tonight is just a clear demonstration that our products really work. Equal opportunity for all. It doesn't matter your age, whether you are 81 or you are 18, whether you are a professor or you never went to the university. As long as you have dreams, then you are welcome to this opportunity. Then long-range vision. Whatever you are doing today, our guests, whatever you are starting today, the business you are starting today will go to benefit generations and generations to come after you. Isn't that good news? It's not like our good jobs, where once you retire, you go home, your children cannot come to do what you were doing. So that salary gets to an end. So I want to now show you exactly the solution that Neolife provides us so that our health is perfect all through. Where we didn't take whole grains, we have 3NN, a very wonderful product. 3NN simply means whole grains put up together, 3 of them, wheat, soya, rice, which feeds our cells. Did you know you are as healthy as your cells? When you look at some of us, we look much younger than our ages. It's because of 3NN. And everyone wants to look younger for longer, am I right? Who would want to age so fast that when you meet with your classmates, they ask you, what happened? You look so old. Did you fall sick? No one will want that. Then we have, for fruits and vegetables, we have carotenoid complex, which will boost your immunity in only 20 days by that 7%. Amazing. Then we have omega-3 salmon plus for our joints, to grease our joints, for our brain development and memory, for our heart health, to clear cholesterol from the veins leading to the heart. So your health is perfect. Then we have many minerals and vitamins. Now all the 4 are put up in this sachet. You can see the 4 here: 3NN, omega-3 salmon plus, carotenoid complex, and multi. And then in this big box called Provitality, they put for you 30 such sachets like this. Man, That is a perfect solution for a whole man. So that the triangle which was upside down is now the right side up. So if you were initially a candidate of those chronic diseases, now you are free from those diseases. And that is not the only product that the company has. We have weight management products, perfect products for this, to manage your weight to the level that you want. We have herbal alternatives to fine-tune our hormones. For ladies, feminine herbal. For men, masculine herbal. So that the hormonal related challenges that we go through as ladies and as gentlemen, it's a thing of the past. Ladies, you are able to get children if the deterrence initially was hormonal related. Men, we are able to protect ourselves from prostate cancers. Ladies, from ovarian cancers and the others. Very good there. Then we have organic cleaning detergents. Most of the cancers, it is now in the public domain, are caused by use of chemicals in cleaning and bathing and washing clothes, because we inhale those chemicals and we absorb other chemicals through our skin as we interact with those chemicals. Now, here we are using organic cleaning detergents. Look at that perfect solution there. And then we have organic age-defying skincare. These are chemical-free skincare products. And then we have children nutrition. The best investment you can do for your children is in their health. Boost their immune system, and so on and so forth, their development. And when they grow up, they will live to thank you that you laid the best foundation for their health. And then the product that is making news in many countries, when it comes to farming, it multiplies your iron 3 times. It helps your plants to withstand harsh weather conditions. It doesn't change the pH value of your soil. And this is the famous Super Grow, the most popular farm care product. People call it Wonder Drop. Very economical because it's a foliar that you use 1 liter of it with 1,000 liters of water. So very, very economical. This will help us to have enough food in Africa and in the world, and we will be able to, of course, use very little amount of money in our farming exercise. What I've done, dear friends, is just to show you that we have very many products. And I'm sure in your country, we have perhaps a warehouse, and if not, in your neighboring country, no one should be left behind. We all should be able to access these products for our own good. I know now we have hope that our health should not deteriorate at all. But let me also go to what perhaps you were invited for. That is financial and lifestyle success. How do you refocus towards your dreams? I know as we were growing up, we had big dreams. But with time, we started discovering that we are not perhaps the ones meant to achieve those dreams. After working for a couple of years as a full-time lecturer in the university, I got to a point of, sort of becoming sure that I will not achieve my dreams by working as an employee. And that is how I got outside, to think outside the box, and I started this business. So be sure by the end of this session, you'll be headed in the right direction towards your financial and lifestyle success. Let's first start here. Do you still have your dreams? And what is your biggest dream in life? Is it to earn additional income? Is it to help other people earn additional income? Then this is your opportunity so that you can be financially free. You do what you want to do when you want to do it, because money is not an issue. Other people want to drive good machines. Today, driving is not a luxury. It's a necessity. Others want to travel around the world. Again, I want to bring good news that we've been able to travel around the world And I'm about to show you how that works. And others want to live in a good home, not paying rent throughout. Are you not tired of paying rent? If you are, then this is your solution. And how we get to achieving those dreams is by first establishing where you are currently and where you want to be. Then we draw a curve towards getting there. Cash flow quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki is a good starting point. It tells us that we have 4 categories of people. There are those who are employees. They only depend on a job. So they don't define how much they should be paid. They depend on whatever the employer wants to give them. So you are a professional beggar. I mean, you're always like this end of the month. Then we have others who are self-employed. They start small businesses. Unfortunately, those businesses own them. You can never go for Christmas and your business is still making money. You have to close. You see, now you become like a slave of that small business. Don't we want businesses that will keep growing even when we are not there? We have gone for holidays. That is what is happening on the right-hand side. Big business builders or business owners. They work with a system like the one we want to introduce to you tonight. So that it's not about you. It's about the system that is helping you to generate enough income and forever growing income. And when you have such a good cash flow, you can be able now to invest so that money is working for you, not you working for money. In Kenya, we have a very good example of a big business called Safaricom. I mean, Safaricom makes money whether they are asleep or working. It's a system. What we are using right now, Zoom, is a system. The owners are making money by the virtue that we are doing this meeting tonight. So that is the kind of a system we want to use to build our businesses. Now, the question is, how do you move from the left-hand side to the right-hand side? On part-time basis, if you are working where you've been working, or full-time basis if you want to give it all your time. This is how it works. We tell you, be part of the International Superstars team so that you use our strategy and you benefit from our mentorship. But then when it comes to products, we'll be using Neolife products because they are tested and proven to really work. And that way you become an instant entrepreneur. You inherit all the years of experience that the two parties are bringing on the table. You are able to start earning additional income. I can bet there are people who joined yesterday and right now they are making some additional income. We'll be training you more on that. Receive your income, money that will be coming in even when you are not working because you did something some years back. Become your own boss. You know, no much risk. You don't have to have storage of products and all that. Then digital office suit. You are given your own website and app so that you can build your business at the comfort of your house. Lots of incentives and travel and cash bonuses. And then you are part of a transformative, positive, forward-moving community of superstars team. And you are proud to be a part of this mission of ending the trend of poor health and financial stress. Isn't this the world you want to be part of? Let me now show you how that happens. Be directly connected to the Neolife International so that we don't have middlemen in between you and Neolife. No advertisers, no wholesalers, distributors, retailers. And to do that, you pay a one-time fee of 11,000 Kenya shillings. That's around $1,000 or less. And of course, you can convert to whatever the other currencies. And when you do that, you are given lots of stuff that is equivalent, actually more than you've paid for. You get a kit that comprises of an international license. Do you remember we said that this company is in over 57 countries? You don't need another license. The same license you get today is what you use to build your business. Then literature materials to explain more about the products and the business itself. You're given your own website at no extra cost. Then you're given the Profitarity pack that we saw earlier on. Actually, 3/4 of the amount of money you pay comes back to you through this Profitarity pack, your own product. You're not adding anything. That is the pack there. And by the way, end of the month, the company will be rewarding you for the products you use. So for that to happen, they have a point value system. Every product is assigned points. Like this Profitarity is that 6 points. We have people from different countries here, but regardless of where you get the Profitarity from, it will always have 36 points, 36 PVs. So it's a standardization. That 6 PVs means money back end of the month. And free delivery anywhere in the country where the company is. So let's see now how you generate income. What is your work? What are the things that you'll be doing? Very simple things, and this will never change. The first one is, don't go buying things where you've been buying and they have never been paying you. When I came in, I stopped buying 7Cs and I started buying omega-3 salmon plus for my children. Myself, Neolife tea instead of the coffees that I was using out there, which are not healthy. When you buy whatever you are buying for your own use, then you are getting points. Then you start sharing the products with those who are not members because they cannot buy directly from the company. So they buy through you. So you are the one to get points, and you also get profits because for you, you are given 25% discount. And for them, they are not given. So that becomes your profit. But the biggest one, for those who want to be totally financially free in the next 2 to 5 years, mark that, 2 to 5 years to be financially free, share the opportunity. Build a network of other like-minded, entrepreneurial-minded friends, people who want more out of their lives. You invite them to this kind of a meeting. We share with them the opportunity. They join. They are part of your team. So you are not paid from what you are doing, but from what your organization is doing. And whoever started 50 years ago, whoever is starting today, they do the same thing. And our end goal is the same. All of us, financial freedom. And then the last one is that we'll be training you. This one, I promise you that when you join Superstars team, we have a very powerful training system so that everyone gets the right skills and the personal development. Remember, success is not something you go for, but something you attract by the person you have become. So we help you to become better. Now, let me demonstrate as I wind up how you build that kind of a network of like-minded people. And in 3 months' time, you can grow to the level we call director, earning about 80,000 Kenya shillings per month. It starts with you as an individual. You have partnered with the company. You've bought the things you need to use, the things that some of your friends want to use, those who are not members. You've brought a few friends. They have bought some products, and all that totals to 500 points. That way you are called a manager. When you just start, we call you distributor. Now you are a manager. And this is something you can do within the very first day of joining. Someone is starting today, and by the end of tomorrow, they have 500 points. It has always happened. You are a manager and you're earning something small. You start small always. You grow up. You're making 2,500 Kenya shillings or $25 US, but that's just the beginning. Now, as you continue building the network or your empire, so that you have Mary, Peter, Joe, John, James, whoever as managers, so your total points are definitely much higher. Over 1,000 points, you are called a senior manager, earning 5,000 Kenya shillings plus or $50 US. And when the points get to 2,000 points, you are an executive manager earning in excess of 25,000 Kenya shillings or $250 US. When the network grows further and your team has some people as managers, senior managers, executive managers, Then you have 4,000 points. You are called a director earning in excess of 80,000 Kenya shillings. If you get to a point of earning an additional 80,000, 3 months, 5 months from today, will it not change your life? That's not the end. As a director, you're earning that much, but then we also start taking you to 5-star hotel dinners, lifestyle, free of charge. We cater for that. Now, when you become a director and you help one person to become a director, then you are a software director, you start traveling around the world, and you're already earning a 6-figure income. With 3 directors, you are a Ruby director, earning in excess of 200,000 Kenya shillings. That's 2,000 US dollars. And you start traveling more than once out of the country. And finally, when you have 6 directors, you are called a president team member, and you're earning more than 500,000 Kenya shillings, 5,000 US dollars plus, and you travel all over the world 3 times a year. I personally, with my wife Piaros, we started down here, and in a record 2 years, 11 months, we were already president team members, and that is how we've been able to achieve our wildest dreams. You can clearly see there is a sharp difference between myself as an employee in 2010 before this business and the life that I've been able to live as an entrepreneur. And this I'm just sharing so that I can inspire someone in the call that it is possible. I had no car. Now you can look at that latest shape of Land Cruiser right there. I was paying rent. Now I have 2 homes here in Nairobi. These children were in the very normal schools. Now they're in international schools. My wife was brought up in such a small grass-thatched house. Then we incentivized our parents with a nice home, you know. And you are joining the best team. Let me mention this just before I invite our guest speaker. You're joining the best team, Superstars team. You can see the founder there giving us the award of #1 president team members in Africa a few years ago. And so you are assured of success as you join us. Lifestyle and traveling around the world, it's guaranteed. All these people are in this call, directors and above, enjoying themselves in 5-star hotels. Those who are in Kenya, you know this hotel or a Sereni Amara. This is just 2 months ago. Aren't these people looking excited and happy about their lives? Sapphire directors, we take you to Windsor Golf and Country Club. Rubies, we take you to South Africa, to a gold-coated hotel. We'll be there in August this year. Woo! That is where we were in 2012, Victoria Falls in Zambia. Well, then we went to Grand Hyatt in Dubai. Everything paid by the company. We went to climb to this tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa, to the top of it. We've been there, rubbing shoulders with the founder there, the CEO, you know, living full life. Then again, went to Obai. It's an island in Indian Ocean. I'm just showing you the lifestyle that awaits you. It doesn't matter where you are currently, whether you're in the village or in towns, it doesn't matter. This is possible for all of you. Look at this, young and old in Cape Town, climbing Table Mountains. Look at us there in, again, Abu Dhabi, Ferrari World, Yas Water World, seeing the biggest mosque in the world, living in a 7-star hotel, Emirates Palace. Oh, there in Mauritius. Then we went to Mexico, Los Cabos, 22 hours flight from JKIA, Nairobi. You can see us there. This is myself and Piaros there, you know, dining with the founder there, the same table, celebrating 60 years. That was 2018. And 2019, we went to Abu Dhabi again. Lots of cash incentives as we were coming from Abu Dhabi. And we are saying this, next year, on 11th of May, we will be taking another flight to Mauritius, all the way to 18. Then we come back to Nairobi. How is that? What can stop you from being part of this excitement and lifestyle? Someone is here, they will say yes to this opportunity today, and we'll be flying together on 11th. The decision is yours. As simple as it is, paying only 11,000 Kenya shillings directly to the company. The pay bill number is there, 985650, account number, your national ID. If you're not in Kenya, the person who invited you will give you the means of paying your registration fee, and you'll be part of this dynamic movement as we change our lives and lives of many other people out. I can only say you are welcome to the team if you have big dreams that you want to accomplish. It is at this time that I want to bring on stage our very, very, very great speaker, all the way from Uganda, a gentleman I have known for a couple of years now, my close friend. He has the best story. Please listen carefully. And after this, you go and tell the world what you hear from this gentleman. Things can really change. I want to welcome Moses Nuwabine, all the way from Uganda. If you can hear me, my brother, take it away.
Okay, thank you, Karaoke, and thank you everybody who is with us on this platform. My name is Moses Nuwabine. Professionally, I'm a social worker, and I'm also a counselor, but a counselor by condition. I'm married to one beautiful wife called Jennifer, and we are blessed with 3 children. One who have completed the university, another one is in the university, another one is in the nursery school. He's joining Pure next year. I became part of this opportunity 15 years ago, and I thank God. The day I was invited to have a look on this opportunity, I needed it better than the person who invited me. This was at a time when I had just tested for HIV and found myself HIV positive and the wife negative. And by that time, we had lost 4 brothers in a space of 2 years, and all of them were dying because of HIV. So, when they told me that I was HIV positive, I immediately convinced myself that I was going to die. All the counselors, the best counselors in this country, did their best, tried to counsel me, but it never made any sense to me until I decided to go back to school and study counseling in order to counsel myself. After that course, it's when I was invited to have a look on this opportunity. And the person who invited me didn't know my challenges. That's how God does his things. I attended the meeting and they talked about many things. I remember by that time, the commune was going to celebrate Golden Jubilee in Uganda. So I saw people being recognized on stage and talking about traveling, talking about money. But of course, those didn't motivate me. Even if you are the one, you can't be planning to die in 3 months and you're motivated by money or by traveling. You need to travel when you are going to die. You don't need travel. But they said, in this program, you are going to live heresy. If they had not talked about heresy, I wouldn't be in this program. That captured my attention, and I immediately become part of the business. I said, let me try. And immediately started on the products. I didn't start on many products. I started on only 2 products, training and carotenoid complex. By that time, I was somebody who could at least fall sick twice a week. I had gone for operation in 2005, and I continued falling sick. I was already on ARVs, but still falling sick. And the doctors were saying maybe on line 2 of ARVs. We are not working very. These are truths. When I took training and carotid complex, the person who was falling sick every week, myself throughout a month without falling sick. And in my heart, I said, yes, this is the right opportunity. Now, after going through a week without falling sick, I went back to the person who invited me and asked him, I remember how do you take saying that there is money in this program? Now I'm very healthy, so where is the money? He told me, just talk to the people what the products have done for you. Remember, I had moved from Western Uganda to Kampala. I had left my family in a stranded situation. They were in a rented house in Western Uganda in town called Mbarara. The landlord was demanding me 7 months. I had reached a point where I could not afford to pay my 2 children school fees. By that time, I had only 2 children in primary school, and they were paying how much? It was around $7 per child, but I could not afford $7. What I did, I forged a plan with my wife, and there was an orphanage school for a certain priest. And she went there and received the priest that my husband passed away. So I request to allow my children to study from here as orphans. And the priest said, it's fine, bring the children. So by the time I had starting this business, my children were in an orphanage school. I want you to imagine, you're alive, your wife is alive, and the children are in an orphanage school. So after 1 month in the business and only using products, I was very much eager to know how to make money. And they told me, when they said when you talk to people, you make money, I counted myself successful because I knew I could talk. I talked and talked in 2 months. I was a senior manager. And I told my wife, now the money have started coming, it's high time I go and bring my children to Kampala, the schools where they belong. I went with her, the priest, and told the priest, I wrote an apology letter. I told the priest, I'm very sorry, I didn't die. It was the situation. I want to now take my children to Kampala in the city. He said, it is very fine. I took my children to city, and the life started changing. And I added on a lot of energy. In 7 months, I was a director. In 1 year, I was a world team member, and the life completely changed. Now, after becoming a world team member, remember, traveling was not I didn't have any interest in traveling. You know, when you are poor, you don't see altogether. And there are things which look normal because you are poor. Because like when my children were in an orphanage school, by the time I didn't have money, it looked normal. But when I started making money, it became abnormal. So after becoming a world team member, the life changed, and immediately Cameron invited me to go to Durban for a lifestyle event with other world team members from Africa. And by that time, Kariko was not even in that business. I think that was 2009 in July. I went to Durban and I represented East Africa, said something in that convention. And I came back when I was a new person. You know what it means to address all world team members from Africa. And the life there changed. I started traveling to Kenya, to Tanzania. And guess what? When I came to Kenya, I was staying, I think, most of the Doom hotels. I don't know whether you stay in hotels, you Kenyans, because I remember my first time, I stayed at Safari Park. My second time, I was at Intercontinental. The third time, I was at Windsor Golf and Country Club Hotel. I don't know how regularly you visit those hotels for you staying in Kenya, but that's where they come and took me. If you ask me how much they pay, I don't know, because it was company's responsibility to get me a flight to Kenya and enjoy lifestyle and come back. Ladies and gentlemen, to cut the story short today, I'm very excited. It's now 15 years and 11 months. I have never fallen sick again. The person who was planning to die in 3 months, now I'm planning to die of age. I'm 49 years and I'm planning to die about maybe 110 years. The life is so good. My family is the happiest family. We are in our own home. 2011 was my best year. I think you remember very well when you came to Kasarani. I was among the best distributors in East Africa. And they come and took me. I remember I was sleeping at Safari Park. From Safari Park, I took a flight to Dar es Salaam. From Dar es Salaam, I took another flight to Zanzibar. In Neptune Hotel, we were there for a week. And they came and thanked me with 9,000 US dollars. And I came back to Uganda and bought 2 plots of land where I have my home now. Today, I'm talking from my home, not from landlord's home. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been able to travel. The family is so happy. One of my firstborn have graduated. Another one is in the university doing civil engineering. Then another one is in joining P1. Now, people may wonder how a P1 child can follow the one in the university. I had a dream of having many children, but I remained scared. I never wanted to have a child who could be HIV positive. But after using this product for a long time, I discussed it with my doctors and said, they gave me, go ahead, they told me, Moses, your situation you are in now, you have 95% chances of having a child who could be HIV negative. And I planned with my wife, and we had our bouncing baby girl in 2018 January, bouncing, she even bouncing here in the house. You always think you saw her in the post. That was when she was still young. To cut the story short, the whole family, I'm the only one who is HIV positive, the rest are negative. Ladies and gentlemen, the life here is so good. I have driven different cars. I have traveled. My family is very happy. So I have a big reason to go to church every Sunday. Thank God for 3 main things. 1, for being HIV positive. 2, for singing positive. 3, for living a positive life. It's very hard to sing negative and live positive. Here in Uganda, I don't know, maybe in other countries, we are recognized as investors. We are changing people's lives. The business is booming, and we are ready to change the economy of this continent, because this opportunity is here forever. You can take it or you can leave it. You can be part of us, or you can just wait and read about us. But here the life is good, and we are moving on with the business. If it can work for Moses, who was planning to die in 3 months, who had put the children in an orphanage school, it can work for you as well. God bless you.
Oh my God, thank you so much, Moses. That is awesome. I know people are in tears to see what God can do and to see the transformation that you've gone through. I mean, HIV positive, but living a very positive life. I'm touched. Yes, I can see Pierre is crying, and I know many other people are crying. And for the sake of what you've shared with us, Moses, you can be pretty sure that it is not business as usual. It's not business as usual. Superstars, this is time to reflect on what we've heard tonight, and we engage another gear. Let's not sit back and just wait for things to happen. We have that great opportunity that Moses has demonstrated to us tonight. I challenge all of us that when we are meeting with Moses physically sometime, you will remind him, our guest, I'm talking to you, you remind Moses that, Moses, you know, I attended my first meeting where you were speaking, and you touched my heart, and I started this business, be it for health, for wealth, for lifestyle. And that time you'll be enjoying lifestyle together with Moses in some world-class hotel somewhere. May it happen out of tonight's meeting. And for us distributors, you now can tell the quality of the products you are using to build our business. That is why our business will keep growing forever. I pray that as we close this year, this month, you will close in style. Let's push hard. Let's go for our dreams. Let's maintain that positive attitude towards our business, and nothing can stop us. Two people in this call, 2 years from today, will be totally different from each other, depending on the decision you make. As we close this meeting, our guests, I want to challenge you to turn to the person who invited you and ask them only one question. How do I get started now? Not tomorrow. Let's not procrastinate. Procrastination kills dreams. Let us start tonight, and you'll never regret. We are the ones to change the world. As Superstars team, we are committed to join hands and ensure that we all achieve our dreams and we help other people to achieve their dreams. You will not understand everything in one night, in one sitting, in one presentation, but be assured as part of Superstars team, when you are part of us, then you are going to understand everything as we build our dreams. If we have done it, you too can do it. If Moses has done it from that kind of a background, you too can do it. Pieros and I today, we are no longer employees. I fired my boss as a full-time lecturer in the university. My wife resigned from TSC. I mean, we are living our dream life, and you can do better than we have done. God bless you so much. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. And let's be meeting in the beaches of the world if you'll be there to be met. For our members, on Tuesday, we'll be having the top speaker in the Neo-Live world, Mr. Rico Brown, at 8 p.m. Make sure you are there to learn on how to take your business to a whole new level. Rico Brown will be logging in all the way from US just for the sake of your business. Will you miss that kind of a session? Tuesday, 8 p.m. East Africa time. Bye-bye. God bless you. Thank you so much, Moses. May God bless you and your family. Pass our regards, and good night.